What is up, Pokeball Squad? It's Robo Skills, aka PokeRob, aka your grandma's favorite pack opener. Ask your grandma. We gotta talk about this card. This is the English version of the Precious Collection, the Sword and Shield Precious Collection Pikachu that comes out of the Precious Collection box. So this was a Japanese-only promo that comes out of an item called the Precious Collection box. I think it retailed for around 100 USD, but right now it's selling for around 400 to 500 USD. So that's how crazy sort of like these exclusive Japanese promos can be, especially ones that look like that sort of mirror the image of the Battle Fest of Pikachus, which I have one right here. I mean, look at that. This is a beautiful card. I got this card crazily enough during the height of the 2020 pandemic boom, and ironically this card has actually gone up the most in my collection, which is kind of nuts, even though Pokemon as a whole is like is down. So it's just crazy. I mean, this is a beautiful card. This Pikachu is a beautiful card, but why don't we watch this video real quick? Apparently this is someone that found a Crown Zenith mini tin at a Walmart. I guess they put it out too early. The people weren't paying attention. He snagged some mini tins and he opened this from a Crown Zenith pack, confirming that the secret rare, or that this is a secret rare, and it's just the image from the Precious Collection. And usually for promo Pikachus like that, or like Poncho Pikachus, these really exclusive Japanese Pikachu promos, they don't reproduce in English, which keeps those cards very rare, very valuable, even amongst English card collectors. But I don't think this will affect the price overall. Let's go ahead and check out the video. All right, so see, he found, it's a secret rare, we can see that. And he also apparently pulled a Radiant Charizard. What a mini tin. What a mini tin to pull. And so we know these are legitimate. These are obviously clearly real English Crown Zenith Pokemon cards.
Energy Hollow. But yeah, this is I'm sure for a lot of people, I know for me, it's the first look at Crown Zenith and a secret rare from that set.
And he just pulls a secret rare from a mini tin. 2 packs.
And these are the packs. Pretty cool.
How wild is that? We don't know where this guy lives or which Walmart he found this in. That is the video. Why I don't think this is going to affect the Japanese Sword and Shield Precious Collector Box Pikachu is because A, it's a beautiful artwork. The texture on the Japanese card just looks way better. As you can see, this is still gonna have the yellow border, which they are going to be wrapping up in 2022. Well, I guess technically 2023, but with the Sword and Shield set. And then everything else proceeding in Scarlet and Violet is going to be silver bordered, especially when they bring back the EX cards. And there's going to be holofoil in the border, which is a known like EX holofoil style. So that is what the Pokemon Company is doing. And with this English card coming out, I think it'll be highly sought after in English, but I just think that it's still going to make the Japanese version that much more highly sought after. And if anything, the biggest takeaway I could give everyone is my prediction is it's actually going to make the Japanese Precious Collector Box Pikachu worth more, especially in a high grade, because those were limited print. All of those do extremely well anyway, and as more and more English collectors find out about this Pikachu, especially because the artwork is going to be in Crown Zenith, it's just going to allow for more English collectors to compete with Japanese collectors or just other collectors of any nationality that just collect Japanese Pikachu promos or Japanese cards to go for it. I mean, right now, the card is already $1,000 online, graded in like a 9 or a 10. I don't even see any BGS 10 copies of the card. I know I would like the card in a BGS 10, you know, and there's not even one listed. So if anything, I think these cards will kind of be like this Japanese Pikachu will almost be like the Japanese Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon VMAX alternate arts. You know, those came out in English. Those EV boxes are really, really highly sought after because those cards are beautiful. But those were heavily printed in English. Now in Japanese, you couldn't pull those out of EV Heroes. You can get all the other alt arts like the Moonbryon, which is also really expensive, but the Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon, they only printed 700 of each. And I was even actually talking to Good Evening, shout outs to Good Evening, where, you know, me and him were debating on buying this thing at 4,000 or 5,000. And that's all three of them in like a PSA 10 or just a high grade. Now you're looking at like $10,000 to $12,000, even creeping up to $15,000 for all three in 10s, which is insane. Like the fact that I was even debating. But you know, back then you're kind of like, 3 cards for $4,000 or $5,000, that's a lot. So I think the same thing is going to happen with this Precious Collector Box Pikachu. The Japanese one is probably only going to go up in price because more people are going to be aware of it, but also you can get it in English. It's not going to look as good, and that will probably still garner a price of anywhere between like $150 to $300. And then graded in a high grade, you know, probably like $300, $400, $500, and then we'll see over a span of 5 to 10 to 15 years. So that's sort of my take on it. There's your information, but yes, it is confirmed. It is going to be in the English set Crown Zenith, which is the last holiday set, which means there's not going to be booster boxes of the packs for Sword and Shield, and then we're going to jump right into Scarlet and Violet. My name is RoboSkills. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe if you want to see more Pokemon content, and you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere else at RoboSkills. You have a good rest of your day, and peace.